Welcome back. Today, I'm in Moldova, one of Europe's least visited countries, with just $50 for 24 hours. Every expense, hotel, food, transport, attractions, must come from this single bill. Can I survive and have fun on this budget? Let's find out. We'll hunt for the best deals, eat authentic food, and discover Moldova's hidden gems. This is real, on-the-ground travel, making every dollar count. The clock's ticking, $50 in hand. Let's dive into Moldova. My very first mission in Chișinău is simple but crucial. Find a bed for the night that costs less than $15. When you're traveling on a shoestring budget, every dollar counts, and accommodation is usually the biggest expense. So, I'm determined to stretch my $50 budget as far as it can possibly go. I open up my laptop and start scrolling through hostel booking sites, filtering for the lowest prices, and reading reviews to make sure I'm not sacrificing safety or cleanliness for the sake of saving a few bucks. The pressure is on. If I can't find a place to sleep for under $15, this entire challenge could be over before it even begins. I check my wallet, feeling the weight of every bill and coin. The reality of budget travel is that you have to make tough choices, and sometimes that means giving up comfort for affordability. After what feels like hours of searching, comparing, and double-checking, I finally spot a gem, the funky mămăligă hostel, right in the heart of Chișinău, for just $12 a night. I quickly book it before someone else snags the last bed. The confirmation pops up on my screen, and I breathe a huge sigh of relief. Mission accomplished. With the hostel booked, I do a quick budget breakdown. That leaves me with $38 for food, activities, and anything else I might need during my stay. It's not a lot, but it's enough to get creative and make every cent count. I jot down the numbers in my notebook, planning out how I'll stretch the rest of my budget. The best part? The hostel is located right in the city center, which means I can walk to most of the main sites and attractions. No need to spend extra money on buses or taxis. My feet are my free ticket around town. This central location is a huge bonus for any budget traveler. When I arrive, I find a basic but comfortable dorm room. There's a sturdy bunk bed, a locker to keep my things safe, and fresh, clean sheets waiting for me. The hostel also has a communal kitchen, which is perfect for cooking my own meals and saving even more money. It's not fancy, but it has everything I need for a good night's rest. Sure, it's not a luxury hotel, but for a budget traveler like me, it's absolutely perfect. The room is simple, but it's clean and safe, and that's what matters most. Plus, there's a certain charm to staying in a place where every traveler is on their own adventure. One of the best things about hostels is the chance to meet other travelers from all over the world. In the common area, I chat with backpackers swapping stories and tips about Chișinău. These spontaneous connections are what make budget travel so rewarding. You never know who you'll meet or what you'll learn. Scoring this $12 bed feels like a huge win. It's proof that you don't need to spend a fortune to have a great travel experience. With a little research and flexibility, affordable adventures are possible, even in a new city. With my bed secured and my budget intact, I'm ready to hit the streets and see what Chișinău has to offer. There's a whole city out there waiting to be explored, and I'm determined to make the most of every dollar. Let's see just how far $38 can take us in Chișinău. The adventure is only just beginning. Next up, transport. If you're looking to explore Moldova without breaking the bank, you're in luck. Getting around the city here is not only easy, but it's also incredibly affordable, making it perfect for budget travelers or anyone who wants to experience local life up close. In Moldova, the trolleybus is the secret weapon for navigating the city. These iconic electric buses are a staple of daily life, gliding through the streets of Chișinău and connecting neighborhoods, markets, and landmarks. You'll spot them everywhere, painted in bright colors and packed with locals heading to work, school, or the market. The best part? A ride costs just 30 cents. Yes, you heard that right. For less than the price of a cup of coffee, you can travel across the city. It's unbeatable for city travel, especially if you're watching your wallet. Just make sure to have some small change handy, as most conductors prefer coins. The process couldn't be simpler. I hop on, pay the conductor directly, no complicated machines or apps needed, and receive a little paper ticket as proof of payment. It's a system that feels both old school and refreshingly straightforward, giving you a taste of how things have worked here for decades. As the trolleybus rolls along, you get a real feel for the city. The windows frame views of grand Soviet-era apartment blocks, bustling open-air markets, and leafy boulevards. It's a moving snapshot of daily Moldovan life, and you'll see everything from school kids chatting to grandmothers carrying shopping bags. Of course, there are other options too. Minibuses, known locally as maxi taxis, zip through the streets and are also very affordable, while regular taxis are plentiful and cheap compared to most European cities. But for sheer value and the chance to mingle with locals, nothing beats the trolleybus. Today, I'm challenging myself to get around the city on just $2. That's enough for multiple rides, leaving plenty of room in my budget for food and fun. It's amazing how far your money stretches here if you know where to look. My top tip? Always ask locals for the cheapest and most efficient way to get around. Moldovans are friendly and happy to help, and you might even pick up a few words of Romanian along the way. Plus, you'll discover shortcuts and hidden gems that aren't in any guidebook. Thanks to these tips, my budget's still strong, and I'm seeing the city like a true local. There's something special about traveling shoulder to shoulder with residents, watching the city unfold outside your window. Next stop, food. After all this exploring, I'm absolutely starving. Let's dive into the world of traditional Moldovan cuisine and see what delicious surprises await at a local restaurant. Time to eat. There's nothing quite like the anticipation of a big meal after a long day of exploring. My stomach is rumbling, and I can't wait to dive into some authentic Moldovan cuisine. The city is buzzing outside, but inside, I'm on a mission to find the most satisfying traditional meal I can get without breaking the bank. I'm searching for a real Moldovan feast on a budget. Moldova is known for its hearty, home-cooked food, and I want to experience it just like the locals do. I wander the streets, scanning menus and peeking into cozy restaurants, hoping to find that perfect spot where tradition meets value. Locals recommended La Placinte, authentic, affordable, and beloved. This place is always packed, which is a good sign. The aroma of fresh bread and simmering stews drifts out the door, drawing me in. It's clear this is where families and friends gather for a taste of home. I order zima, a traditional chicken noodle soup that's famous across Moldova. The broth is golden and fragrant, filled with tender chicken, homemade noodles, and a hint of fresh herbs. It's the kind of soup that warms you from the inside out, perfect for a chilly day. Next up is mămăligă, a classic cornmeal dish served with a rich stew and crumbly cheese. I also can't resist a cheese placinta, a flaky pastry stuffed with salty cheese, and a glass of homemade compote, a sweet fruit drink that's a staple on Moldovan tables. The food is hearty, delicious, and filling, true Eastern European comfort. Every bite is a reminder of Moldova's agricultural roots and the importance of sharing meals with loved ones. The flavors are simple, but deeply satisfying, and the portions are generous enough to satisfy even the hungriest traveler. The total, just over $7 for a massive meal. It's almost unbelievable how much food you get for so little money here. In many places, this would barely cover a coffee and a snack. But in Moldova, it's a full feast. Eating like a king for less than $10, unreal. Moldova's value is mind-blowing. The quality, quantity, and warmth of the experience make it feel like a true hidden gem for food lovers and budget travelers alike. We've spent about $19 so far, with plenty left for more adventures. Tracking every expense, I'm amazed at how far my money goes here. It means I can try even more local dishes, visit more sites, and really soak up everything Moldova has to offer. If you visit, don't miss this place. It's more than just a restaurant. It's a window into Moldovan culture, where food brings people together, and every meal feels like a celebration. Now, let's grab a coffee and keep exploring. There's so much more to discover in this vibrant city, and I can't wait to see what's next on this delicious journey. After lunch, I need a caffeine boost, without blowing the budget. I find Tucano Coffee, a trendy local spot with great vibes. A cappuccino here is under $2. Rich, creamy, and delicious. Moldova keeps surprising me with quality at low prices. This little luxury proves you can enjoy nice things on a budget. Coffee break over, energy restored. Our budget is still healthy. Time for some culture. Let's check out a museum. Museums can be pricey, but not in Chișinău. The National Museum of History costs just $1.40 to enter. Inside, I explore Moldova's story, from ancient artifacts to Soviet history. The exhibits are fascinating and give real insight into the country. 2 hours here for less than $2. Unbeatable value. Moldova proves you can have rich cultural experiences on a shoestring. This is a must-visit if you're in the city. We've barely dented the budget. Next up, souvenir shopping. Time for souvenirs and a giveaway for you. At the Central Market, I find hand-painted magnets, woven bracelets, and a ceramic bell. All three cost just over $8. Authentic, handmade, and affordable. Supporting local artisans feels great and doesn't break the bank. Souvenir shopping here is a bargain compared to other cities. Comment your dream destination for a chance to win. With souvenirs sorted, we still have nearly $20 left. Let's see what Chișinău offers for a night out. For evening fun, I skip the bar and head to a modern cinema. A movie ticket is $5, and popcorn is under $3. Less than $8 for a full night out. The theater is just as nice as back home, but way cheaper. Moldova's value continues to impress. We've experienced food, culture, shopping, and now entertainment, all on a tight budget. After tonight, I still have money left over. This challenge has been a huge success. Let's wrap it up. That's a wrap on our 24-hour $50 Moldova challenge. We thrived, not just survived, and finished with money to spare. From cheap hostels to feasts, museums, and a night out, Moldova is a budget traveler's dream. If you enjoyed this adventure, hit subscribe and join our community of explorers. Thanks for watching and supporting these journeys. Until next time, stay curious and keep exploring.